So my Costco membership has long since expired, but that's not going to stop me today. We dug up an old card, snuck our way in, and found some awesome Halloween decorations. A lot of it this year is Disney. I'm not mad about that. I love Disney. I love the nostalgic nature that it brings back all these good memories from the childhood with these characters. We've got Donald Duck and Goofy and Mickey Mouse and Pluto and Minnie down there. Even Huey, Dewey, and Louie. I love the way this boat rocks. This is an amazing piece of decor. The music's kind of fun too. Let's just take a moment to enjoy that. All right, not bad. I like the music. I love the motion, and it's got blinking lights that kind of don't really make a whole lot of sense, but it's definitely eye-catching. For $89, it's a bit pricey, but you're going to have to pay a lot for Disney decor regardless. I wish this was out when I did my Day of the Dead theme. I love the detail of this little clock. It's got these marigold garlands that look relatively realistic. Of course, we have our sugar skulls down here at the bottom, all decorated for Day of the Dead. Looks great, $55. For $200, let's take a look at our first animatronic of this pumpkin man.
I'm not afraid of the dark. I'm afraid of running out of candy. Do you know what a Scarecrow's favorite candy is? Candy corn, of course. I told the crows they could hang out, but they have to bring their own corn sugar.
I love that guy's movement and his face. I just wish he had a bit more body to him. Back at the Disney decor, we have a couple of different versions of this snow globe. We have A Nightmare Before Christmas, and Mickey and gang, and then Snoopy, which of course is not Disney, or maybe it is these days, who knows. But they share the same outer shell, so they must be related somehow. Maybe it's just through Costco. Look how full this is of glitter and bats, though. All right, moving on, we have a Disney pumpkin jack-o'-lantern. Looks like he lights up. This one wasn't working, so it's kind of hard to see the lighting. I love how his ears are pumpkins as well, and the detail of that stem at the top looks pretty nice. Overall, I feel like that's something we'd see directly out of Disneyland. Here we have another Disney display. This is a haunted house. Let's just take a moment to enjoy these details and the music. Was that the same music as the pirate ship? It kind of sounded like it. All right, the lights on this one make a little bit more sense. They're on the tree. I like that there is a bit more classic Halloween nature to this one. It seems like there's a lot more to look at. I just wish there was some sort of movement. All right, we have a $250 groundbreaking skeleton. And I have to admit that I'm a little disappointed that a lot of these just all kind of look the same. When Party City came out with their groundbreaking skeleton, all these imitators just ripped off the design completely without really making a different pose, and that kind of bothers me. There was a bit of a wait to take a look at the animatronic werewolf, and once I finally was able to make my way up there, we could look at the details, but unfortunately not a lot of the movement. You could tell that the head was kind of trying to move. Makes me wonder a little bit about the quality. These things aren't meant to be running 24/7. This has probably been displayed for quite some time. But this really irks me with some of these animatronics where the interior mechanisms just give out. I mean, clearly it's gotten a lot of use, but it hasn't even been up for that long. So how much use are we going to be able to get out of it? Sometimes I like to keep my animatronics on continuous go mode, which would be extremely difficult to have this going for hours when it clearly just wants to break down. But I do love the look of this guy. He is amazingly scary. And I think this would really terrify the children, which would make my heart happy, of course. So maybe if I can find this guy working, we'll do a quick update video just to see what he looks like in motion. But look at that face, it's so scary. They do have, of course, costumes at Costco. It looks like they're going all in for Spider-Man. Is that like what 99% of the children want to wear for a Halloween costume? I'm not sure. But if you don't want to be Spider-Man, there are a few other options here. I am not sure why this or there seems to be some regular swimsuits and whatnot mixed in with the Halloween costumes. It makes it look like there's a lot more than there really are. So shop quickly if you want something other than Spider-Man. I was hoping the book selection would have a lot more Halloween offerings than they do now, but there were a couple of interesting books, including this graphic novel, Five Nights at Freddy's. It looks like it's volume 1 through 3, so there might be some more coming or already out, I don't know. Look at this cute little bear. All right, we do have a Scooby-Doo book as well, 5-minute stories. Love that for my short attention span. But you know, a lot of people were saying that Scooby-Doo would make a great theme this year, especially with a lot of the decor. Looks very Scooby-Doo-esque from Michaels, and then we've got animatronics like the Sea Diver from Lowe's, which I was hoping I would find something similar here in this book, but not today. They did have some interesting other characters though. And on my way out of the store, I found a few more items, including some hook rugs. You know, I did a latch hook pillow myself this year, which I really liked. And I like the way these feel. They're very cushy. Speaking of cushy, we got some pillows. Good deal, only $10. A couple of different designs. I wish there were a few more designs. The bats look very retro, and then of course you have generic fall. All right, before we go, I did want to say a special thank you to the patrons who help support the channel. If you are interested in joining my Fright Club, be sure to check out a link to my Patreon page in the description below. That's going to do it for today. Thanks for watching, everyone. Till next time, take care, and happy haunting.
See if he turns it down, he doesn't make a noise anymore. Have you seen this before?
Me? No.
He makes a lot of noise. They had to turn him off because he was scaring the heck out of all the kids.
Oh, really?
He's pretty cool.